Less than 24 hours to go until the transfer window is officially over, and Chelsea still got a lot of problems to solve. We have to try to get rid of the likes of Ben Chilwell, Raheem Sterling. Now we have another problem. And don't forget Disasi too, and some other product from the academy. Now, Nicolas Jackson deal to Bayern Munich is officially off. 100% off. Unless if there is a miracle the last minute. But it looks like it's not going to happen. Bayern Munich are trying to get Lookman from Atalanta. So that one could happen. And Nicolas Jackson, we need to find another place for him to go. Now this brother is really, really mad. I don't blame him. It's very easy to get on social media from your couch, making theories and narratives and pointing fingers, but you don't know the reality behind closed doors. It's clear that Chelsea don't like him. They bought 2 strikers. They wanted him out. Why are you making everything difficult for him to go? Of course, for the interest of the club, they wanted to sell him with obligation, not to sell him straight or loan him out with obligation to buy. But it didn't happen. Only hours to go until the transfer is over. You have somehow to try to get him even on loan only. Get 15 million loan fee, and let's see what's going to happen next summer. And now the dream for Nicolas Jackson is absolutely dead. His mind was already set for this move to Bayern Munich. I am very sure that he was going to score a lot of goals in the Bundesliga. Now the deal is off. So listen, people, I am not pointing fingers on anybody here. Not on the club, not on Nicolas Jackson, because it's too easy to talk nonsense, copy-paste stupidity and narrative on social media, but you don't know the reality behind the scenes. Man, I feel for Nicolas Jackson. After Bayern called off the deal, it's understood that Nicolas Jackson intends now to travel to Senegal. I'm not gonna blame him. Just imagine the way we treated him. We wanted him out of the door after doing an amazing job at Chelsea Football Club for the last 2 years. What do you think about this brother? Not Chelsea level, blah, 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 blah. It's okay. This guy outscored somebody like Isak, right? But Isak is a flashy name, a tall guy, and all that. But this brother, I don't know if because he's from Senegal that he has no right to be a normal human being. Okay, you miss few goals. Haaland missed more goals than him. Salah missed more goals than him. It's there. Statistics are there to see. All right. Mbappe missed more chances than him. Vinicius. Everybody did, but it looks like the end of the world is Nicolas Jackson missing goals. It is what it is. Fabrizio Romano confirmed that Bayern Munich have informed Nicolas Jackson and Ali Barat to return to London. There is a guy, one of his agents, that was talking a lot of crap, remember? Saying that we're not going back, the airplane don't walk back. I'm like, the airplane don't even walk. Are you talking about walking? Why are you using the airplane as a walk? How can you walk, in space? Anyways, so he was talking a lot of crap and kind of challenging Chelsea. And I was telling you that Chelsea got the final word. He is under contract at Chelsea. You need to respect that. but I can see why Jackson is so angry. I can also see why the club is trying to protect their interests. So like I said, I am in the middle here. I understand the club and I also understand Nicolas Jackson. But my tendency now is to support more Jackson because of the way we treated him. You don't want somebody, let him go, okay? And how are we going to do with all the strikers that we have now? What are we going to do? And we're going to talk about Guiu and other target in the second part of the video. Let me just remind you, the Premier League, Liverpool beat Arsenal, remember, 1-0. I wanted that game to be 0-0, 1-1, a draw, so Chelsea can stay on top of the league during the international break. But if I had to choose one club to win between the two, I was always going to choose Liverpool ahead of Arsenal. So it's okay. We have 7 points. Liverpool got 9. So 2 point only difference. After the international break, we can push a little harder because we haven't really played that good this season. I understand because it's the beginning of the season and we had a very, very long season. So I have to give a little bit of the benefit of the doubt to the players and the manager. All right. So after reminding you what is happening, another reminder that we have a very good player on loan at Borussia Dortmund. Today he started the game. First game, first start for Borussia Dortmund. Long might continue, my brother, Mr. Aaron Anselmino. And that's why I always tell you that a manager or coach, a system, a position can make you world class or average. If you have a coach that trusts you, give you opportunity to show what you can do, you are going right to the very top. But you come to Chelsea, since January, we haven't seen this brother play even 30 minutes on the pitch. He only plays like 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I was asking myself how bad this brother can be to be treated this way. So it is what it is. Enzo Maresca won big trophies. He deserves his own players, and he didn't really rate this guy at all. You can tell clearly he doesn't rate Anselmino. So we don't know what's going to happen in the future. And that's why I also understand the club for telling Maresca that we have options in the team. We have internal options. You have to use them. But Maresca also said, listen, man, I just delivered big trophies. I deserve to buy my own players. So you see the egos going, you know, a lot of egos between the two parties here. Maresca, who deserves his own players, and the club can see the quality of Anselmino, the quality of Renato Vega, and they say, brother, you can use these players. They are so good. And he's like, I don't like them. So not liking somebody doesn't mean necessarily that somebody is a bad player. Just because he doesn't fit your system, it doesn't mean that he is a bad player. All right? Rudiger is a perfect example. When he joined Chelsea, he was absolutely crap. Injury prone. We played 4 at the back. He's just like, oh my goodness, this guy, what is going on? And when Thomas Tuchel came, he changed the system. 3 at the back. Rudiger was unstoppable. So a manager, a system can make you world class or average. Good luck to Aaron Anselmino. Now, breaking news from Matt Lowe. He said that Chelsea have reached an agreement to recall Guiu from loan. So he's coming back, and this is the confusing part of this. You recall Mark Guiu, which is very good news. And now you blocked the loan for Nicolas Jackson. So we have 4 strikers now. Delap is going to be back between 6 or 8 weeks or whatever it is, but he's going to be in the team. How are you going to keep all of them happy? I don't know, unless if they have an idea about Nicolas Jackson. Probably Aston Villa are going to buy him, loan him with obligation or something. Probably they know exactly where Nicolas Jackson is going. Otherwise, it's going to be a very, very unhappy dressing room. I tell you right now. It's going to be toxic. And I don't blame Jackson for feeling that way. It's easy. If you are in that place or you have a family member who is dealing with the situation of Jackson and Chelsea, you will understand that. But social media people pretend as if they were perfect and they are proper Chelsea, and everything that Chelsea does, they're going to just agree and say, yes, yes, sir, yes, sir. Bloody hell, you are never in that position before, so don't talk nonsense. Okay, let's finish this video by talking about this brother here, Conrad Harder. Early this morning, breaking news, Chelsea were working on this brother. They had options. Recall Mark Guiu, block Nicolas Jackson signings at Bayern Munich, or buy a new striker. 20 years old, left-footed, very good striker from Sporting, but very raw. Another kid that we have to develop. And report from Portugal said, no, he refused to come to Chelsea. Chelsea made contact before they went to recall Mark Guiu. And he was like, no, I'm not going to Chelsea because I want to develop. And I like that. I don't blame him for rejecting Chelsea, because at Chelsea, you're going to come and sit on the bench and play 20 minutes against Barrow or against Lincoln City or something like that, a team from League 1 or League 2 in the Carabao Cup. You don't play the Premier League, or the Premier League, they're going to give you 5 minutes in the end of the game. You can't even make any impact. Champions League, you'll be very, very lucky to be even on the bench. So I think this is the best decision for him. He wants to go to Leipzig. At Leipzig, he's going to have enough playing time because Sesko was sold. He's going to be fighting with Timo Werner. And Timo Werner, we all know that, he's not that good. So he's going to have enough playing time, develop, and in 1 or 2 seasons from now, he's going to be a very, very good striker. You come to Chelsea, you sit on the bench, you are not going to develop at all. It's just like you are committed. I'm not going to say the word here because YouTube might block my video, but you know what I mean. It's like your career might be dead. I tell you what, even Mark Guiu, if he was playing week in, week out in one team, my friend, his level was going to be very, very top by now. But at Chelsea, you play a few games in the Conference League against Astana. What are you going to learn really from playing with the players in that level? Statistics will tell you, oh, but he played 20 games. Well, those games were against Sunday League teams. And other games were like 5 minutes in the Premier League here and there. But because he was on the pitch for 5 minutes, statistics are going to tell you that he played 1 game. 5 minutes, bro. 5 minutes, you calling it 1 game? That's how statistics can mislead people. That's why I don't really rely on statistics. Anyways, people, leave your comment. Let's keep the conversation going.